Hey viewer, hope you're doing well. I don't know how you're feeling this morning or this afternoon or this evening, depending on where you're watching me from and what time you're watching me. Uh, I still go by the name Sarah Ayuma, and today I just want to encourage ladies that don't be too busy solving other people's issues that you forget to create time for yourself, for your goals, for your relaxation. Because if you forget yourself, then you'll be giving an empty energy to other people, which is not even good. I remember when I was enrolling in in the university. First of all, I had my struggles with fees and what have you. You know, as an orphan, you have to find a way of looking for money to pay your fee. And I remember back in, is it 2014, thereabouts, I went to an Anglican church. I begged for fee support, and they almost made me change my career choice because they were not willing to pay for the cost that I was requesting for them to pay. And imagine someone else was paid for the full school fees. And that made me question myself. Between orphans and non-orphans, who should the church really support? And it also made me, become hardened when it comes to giving to the church. Because if I encountered that problem of begging for fee support and people wanting to force you to change your career path because they are not willing to pay, and it's really questionable and wanting. Anyway, that's not why I want to what I want to speak about right now. So at some point, I got a job and then paid some fees for myself, but never enrolled in that class because I kept telling myself, you don't have time. You're a mom, you're married, and what have you. But it reached a point in my life where I decided as a woman to create time for myself. And sometimes it was hard because most of the days I had now to leave my son alone just to go for class. And for any young mother, that is not a walk in the park. And so, but I created time. I always say that right now that I'm about to graduate, and then it's me and my son who are graduating because even him, he was courageous enough to stay alone when mommy was in class. Okay, so ladies, let's stop saying that I don't have time for this, I don't have time for this. There'll never be enough time for things. You have to create time for yourself. You have to create time for your goals. And imagine I don't regret creating time for my studies. At first, I didn't know how it was going to play out, but right now I know that I made the right decision. So ladies, remember, if for example your husband gets an opportunity to go and study, they'll not sit back and relax and say, oh, I don't have time. They will go. So let's think like men and act like women. If your husband can go, even you can go for studies. Or you think you can't? I think you can. And God forbid, even if you say it's because of your children that you can't go and pursue your goals, what would have happened to them if you passed on in the labor room? They'd still be taken good care of by other people, and they'd be growing. Because once a child comes to this world, they'll just grow by the grace of God. So ladies, let's stop giving excuses of, oh, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for this. And let's choose to create time for these things. Let's choose to create time for these things and let's embark on them. I'd also urge you, my ladies, my lady viewers, that once in a week, make sure that you have a day off where you just tell your family members, you know what, on this day I'll not be available. Don't call me, don't text me. I'll be away for myself. And take your car keys, drive off, go somewhere, sit, drink some juice. Just think about yourself in that moment. Be genuine and real with yourself. If you feel like crying, cry. If you feel like laughing, if you feel like playing games, if you feel like going fishing by yourself, please do. At least once a week. Have time for yourself. Have time for yourself. That will really help you not have a lot of stress in your life. But if you keep just solving people's problems, and then they are solving their own problems, they're not solving yours, at the end of it all, you'll experience burnout as a woman. And you'll keep telling people, I don't have time, I don't have time. You have time. You have to create it. And don't waste your youthful years solving other people's problems. Start focusing on your goals and doing things that really matter to you. Personally, right now, I don't regret having created time for my studies. Thank you for watching this to the very end. I'll see you in my next available video, and God bless.